Okay, today's Saturday, October 20th. This is a tomato plant that I just transplanted from a wicking bed over to this gravel grow bed in my aquaponics system. It was looking really bad over in the wicking bed because I had tied it up similar to here with one of these strings. Over in my wicking bed I had tied it up, and I hadn't noticed that when I did that I pulled it out of the dirt, and so when I came in today it was almost, it's on its way to kicking the bucket. So I just tried putting it in the gravel bed just to see if maybe it'll come back. So I just put it in there. I'll check on it in a little while to see if it perks up any, and see if it survives. So anyway, as far as my chili plants go, they're continuing to produce quite a few chilies. I picked a bunch off just now. I'll show them to you in a minute. It's time I plant something else in these raft beds along the front, so I think I'll bring some lettuce starters in next week to get something going in there. But these chili plants are doing really well. They just keep producing. I just pulled out a bunch. And over here in the wicking bed, this is my spinach. I strung this spinach up last week and I wasn't sure if it was going to like being tied up like this. It looks like it is. Some of them look happier than others, like this one in the back here. So I think I'll tie some more up today, and because they seem to, well, they're easier to pick the leaves off that way. When they're all lying down like that in the wicking bed, they're a little difficult to harvest. So over here we have this basil plant. It's that whole thing is basil along the top. Along the bottom there is mint. So I'll be taking a lot of that basil out today to make some pesto. These chili plants in the wicking bed, this one, it looks like this one's finally, oh yeah, there we go, this one's finally going to produce. I pruned these quite a bit last week. I don't know if that's what instigated this to start producing, but it looks like this is going to produce quite a nice harvest of chilies, and as this one, these are finally coming out. It's taken a long time. And then these on the bottom, it looks like even these are producing. This one's got, I'm literally looking at these for the first time as I film this, so so anyway, that's great. I'm very happy about that. These are the chilies. I picked off the aquaponic chili plants today. I put them in order there by size, more or less. Over here we got arugula that I've been harvesting out of this thing for weeks now. And over in this wicking bed is some more arugula. I harvested quite a bit out last week, and I think I accidentally may have damaged some of the plants because some of them are looking a little dead. But then these tomato plants, these are the ones I strung up last week. This one in particular is growing quite a good amount. It's amazing how much this one's grown. It's almost like an aquaponic tomato plant, how much this one's growing. I wasn't expecting that kind of growth in a wicking bed. These are doing okay as well, these other three. And it looks like we're getting some flowers there coming out of this one. And looks like the one in the back's about to. So we'll see about that. And then I'll just show the fish real quick, turn off the pump. Fish are doing fine. There's some nice big ones in there. I think I'm going to have to catch me one or two one of these days. But they're doing fine. You'll notice my density isn't very high. I don't really do this for the fish, I do it for the plants, so I'm not really into the fish production. But I wouldn't mind eating one of these big ones here one of these days. Anyway. So that's about it. Thanks for tuning in.